Hi friends, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. So today onwards I have been started on training on Fusion. So welcome to my channel. As the first session, let us understand Oracle Fusion enterprise structure. Okay. So what are all the list of configuration to be done in order to use it. Okay. So I just log in with a SIM IMPL user and I'm going to create my own user. So to create your own user, you have to log in or go to security console. So by using security console, you can able to create your own user. Okay. So this is implementation user, so we can create it. If you want to create kind of business users, we can create that from different section. Okay. So let us go ahead and create our own user by using security console. Okay, so first you go to the users, so you can go add user account, so you can go and give your name. So okay, given my username like this. Okay, so now I am going to add 3 roles. So those roles are IT security manager. This is for security console purpose, or system administrator you may call it. Next, application implementation consultant. This is for all the configuration purpose. And employee is your abstract role. Employee is your abstract role. So this is for running the your programs. Okay, so that you can call it as a retrieve LDAP changes or retrieve latest LDAP changes. You can run it. Okay, so I use it my own username. So let me keep it separately. Okay, so my own username is, so for my understanding purpose I put it like this. Okay, right, save and close. So we have successfully created a user. So in order to make the changes immediately reflect, we can run the program, that is retrieve latest LDAP. It's not required, it's not mandatory. So you simply log out and log in with your own user. Okay, so let us complete this save. Okay, successfully saved. Now let me log out and log in from my own user. My own user. You can run the, so first we created user assign roles. Now we can run retrieve latest LDAP changes in case if you want to, if it is taking time. Okay, all right, so we have successfully get logged into our own user. So let us go and start configurations. So first configuration is manage HCM information. So that is nothing but enterprise structure. Define enterprise. So no need to define enterprise, it's one time. So no need to create any number of things. So if you want to define enterprise, we need to identify where is our location. Manage locations. So let us go and define the locations. So you can go any of the responsibilities fine. Manufacturing and supply chain material management. Enterprise profile. You can go and enable all tasks. So you can see here manage locations. So you can create your own location. Okay, click on create. So we go ahead and add your own location. 1 plus New York location. 1 plus New York location. So we can assign inventory organization. That is not a mandatory. So 1 plus New York location. So you can give the zip code, which will be default lot of information. Yeah. So we can go okay. All the information will be defaulted. So this site we are using for all these purposes. Okay. Simply go ahead and save it. Rest all things are fine. Okay. And then if you have enabled any workflows, sorry, approvals, you need to wait till it get approved. Okay. So you will get some notification. We can see that. Okay. So next we can define the enterprise, that is manage HCM information. So as I said, whole instance will have one enterprise only. We cannot create multiple enterprises. So you can come here, manage enterprise HCM information. Here manage enterprise HCM information. Okay, so EL safe group GSK, somebody Uganda, some details has been given. All we can go ahead and update. Okay, so we can create our own details. All we can say, we can rename this. We can rename and we can go and select our own location. As I said, it's not a matter, so we can leave it. Okay, predefined enterprise will be there. All right, so enterprise done. Next is define legislative data group. Define legislative data group, that is LDG. Legislative data group. So this is kind of a business group, you can say. Actually here you can period will be there, so we can create new values also. Okay, let us go. It's kind of equivalent to business group. All right, so all you need to do is you can go and see legal structure. We can use the seeded one, or else we can create new one also. If you don't find any information, all you need to do is you can go here and search for that. Manage legislative data. Okay, it is not available here. So in that case, you can go to the global search. Manage legislative data group. So we got it here. Manage legislative data groups. Actually, it will be available in finance. So you can click on new. So you can give your own details like 1 plus US LDG country United States. Okay, automatically there. So submit. Okay, so after LDJ we can create the ledger. Define ledger. We have four C's, right? In ledger it's the same structure. We can create the four C's, that is define currency. So define currency or manage currency. Manage currency. So to define the manage currency, be in financials, go to financial reporting structures. So you can see the manage currencies. By default we have USD and INR, so no need to create anything unless you don't find something, so then you can create it, otherwise no need. Okay, all are good. Next we can define the calendar. Okay, manage calendars. Manage calendar. So we can go to manage accounting calendar. Manage accounting calendar. So you can go and create your own calendar. So you go and give the name 1 plus ACC. I'll give capital letter 1 plus ACCCAL. So accounting calendar. So start date 1st Jan 20. So it's not coming correct. So we go and give. Okay, monthly mode I am going. I'm not giving any prefix. I'm going this format. At the end I am going to use one adjustment period. Click on next. System automatically create all the periods. Perfect. Go and save it. Save and close. So calendar is ready. Next, manage charts of accounts or manage charts of accounts. So to define manage charts of accounts, what are all the things required? Define value sets, define structures, define instances. Next, deploy. Next, load values into deploy and then load the values into value set. Deploy. Next, load values in value set. Okay. Next, we can able to start the creation of the this one. I don't think it's not a mandatory, that is accounting method. Accounting method, that is different thing. Then we can start the ledger. So let us go and define the value sets. I'll create for company and department. Click on new. Okay, so 1 plus company BS value set. So it's a general ledger related value set we are trying to create. Validation type, I'm going to give independent values. So it's a characters I'm going to keep in. So it's going to keep text. Maximum length I'm going to keep 4. So I'm trying to keep uppercase only. If I don't give any value, it will fill with the zeros. Save and close. This is done. Similarly, let us create a value set for department. So 1 plus department vs. Next we are going to give for general ledger. Same, I'm going to take independent so that I can load independent, dependent, format only, subset, table, view object, subset view object. So this also I'm giving 4, uppercase, 0 fill. Save, save and close. For account I'm not going to create, I will use operations account. Sorry, not operations, corporate. Corporate account I'm going to use. So it's the same, it's 8 digit, it's not 0 filling anything. Okay, that is I am going to give corporate account because there are so many values I need to load. That's why. Manage charts of account structure. So we can go and search general ledger. General ledger, search it. Okay, click on manage structures, click on new, enter our structure name 1 plus COA structure delimited by dash or dash, or you can use dot. Okay, save and add all the 3 segments which you want to use it. So company, company, company. So how many sequence number 1? It should be prompt as company, short prompts also company. So display width I'm going to give maybe some 10 or maybe whatever length you wish to see, you can give that much. Otherwise you can leave it as a 4, not a problem. How much I am keeping, that much only. Segment 1. So here I will choose my own company. So that is 1 plus so 1 plus company. Okay, so it's a primary balancing segment. So because it's a company, save, save and close. Let me add one more. Too important, department, department, department. Okay, so enter your column name as segment 2, enter your value set name. So department. Okay, and this is cost center. Save, save and close. Now one more is corporate. This is account, natural account. Oops, sorry. Account, account, third account, account. So this is 8. So I'm not going to define any range, low or high. Segment 3. Here I am going to give corporate account, corporate account. So it's done. Save. Oops, it's a natural account. Save, save and close. So all 3 are done. Save, save and close. So structure ready. Let us create the instance. So what are all going to enable? out of 3. So 1 plus COA instance, 1 plus COA. This is what we are going to see everywhere. Okay, it's enabled. So here you give list your COA structure, and all 3 are okay. Just add, edit, and go on in required, so that it will be mandatory in nature. Okay. Required, required, save, save and close. This is done. Now just deploy it. Just deploy it. So if deploy it success, then if there is no warnings, then all our setups are correct. Then all our setups are correct. Meanwhile, we can continue in another browser for remaining setups instead of wasting time. So now let us create our own accounting method. Okay, just copy the accounting method. So let it complete. It's 11. So 1 plus dot subbo, or subbo dot 1 plus subbo dot 1 plus. So let us create another one. Manage accounting method. Manage accounting method. So all I need to enter some values for account and department. For company and department. Account, we are using the serial value set, so that it has all the values. So it's taking time. So if this is done, next is ledger. Okay, setup and maintenance. So now it has been successfully confirmed. There is no errors. In case of errors, we can get that message here. It's a completed one. Now let us load the values into value set. Not value set, it's our creation. We can create from there also. 1 plus. So let us create some values into value set. Company. Sorry, I should click on manage values. Manage values, and I need to add values. Okay. 1 plus electronics ltd. Okay, so allow posting yes, allow budgeting yes. Only one value I am entering. because save and close. So I can go to the manage values. So we can add no department. Okay. Similarly, 1000 finance department, 1100 stores department. So I'm just entering two values. Save and close. Save and close. Now corporate account, there will be so many values, so we can use same values. Instead we are going to create in values, so just search it, you'll get all the values. Have so many values. Okay, so if you want, you can export into Excel. So cancel, I'm not going to create anything. Next, let us create last C, that is subledger accounting method or convention. Go to financials, payables, subledger. So you can search for manage accounting method. Manage accounting method. Okay, it's not coming here. If not come, so then we can search manage accounting method. So it's there in the payable, but somehow I am unable to find. Yeah, here it is. See it already there. So we can simply copy and we can create our own one. Let us search for standard accrual. Okay, so there are so many things. Standard accruals. So we can create our own also. So like standard accrual. So you can duplicate. You can change your own name. 1 plus standard accrual. 1 plus standard accrual. So here you can give your COA 1 plus COA instance. Okay, attribute EO is required, short name. Okay, I need to give only capital letter, that's why 1 plus standard accrual. Save it. So all done. Let us create the ledger. Okay, save and close. Let us search ours again one more time. 1 plus. Okay, standard approval. Let me see anything I need to add. So we are going to create everything, all these things. Okay, COA, we have so many information like payable, costing, lot of things are there. Okay, lots of things, so many accounting. Okay, now let us go and create the ledger. Let us go and create the ledger. Financial reporting structure actually. Yeah, you can go here also. Manage primary ledger. General ledger, manage primary ledger. So you can go and create your own ledger. It is 1 plus US ledger. Okay, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus, oops, 1 plus, sorry, USD. there in the first only, that's why. Okay, 1 plus, that's it. So we have provided all the information. Save and close. Now let us specify the ledger options. So what are all the key accounts to be provided? Okay, specify ledger option. So when it is a scope specific, you need to select the specific ledger. Save and close. So all good. So general language, American English. Okay, standard accrual. Enter the retained ending account. So we can default this combo also. So no account found. So click on OK. System will create this combination. Oh, sorry, it's common stock I took. So it should be retained earning. It is so long. Better to go and enter here. Search for retained earning. Retain. 3310. Search. No account available. Click on OK. So the combination will be ready. Remaining all are okay. I'm not going to bother remaining accounts. So all we are going to say save, save and close. Okay, valid. Why it is not valid? Okay, okay. Save, save and close. Just took some time. Okay, all good. Next, if you want to create secondary ledgers, you can create it. Otherwise, it's fine. You can go and assign. You go and assign balancing segment values. Assign balancing segment values. So what is the company? Okay. So we need to create the legal entity for that first. So we haven't created the legal entity yet. So we can create the legal entity and then we can use it that. Okay. So let me will assign later then. This is not a mandatory one, not a problem. Assign balancing segment values to okay. Values to ledger. We need to choose this one. Assign balancing segment values to ledger. We need to choose. There is only one company. Save, save and close. Save and close. So now we have successfully assigned balancing segment values to ledger. Now we can go and review the review and submit the configuration. Actually, review and submit accounting configuration. With this, the ledger will be complete. So with this, the ledger will be complete. Okay. Its system will run multiple programs, so it will take some time. So we can proceed to create the thing. So what we create, we manage ledger, specify ledger option, then assign balancing segments to ledger, review and submit accounting configuration. These are the things we have successfully completed. So system submitted the program. So we can go and verify that by going to navigator, go to tools, so go to schedule process, schedule process. So just refresh it. See here, complete accounting configuration, complete account configuration, load charts of account values, complete accounting configuration, create balancing cubes. So these three are running. Let it run. So meanwhile, we can go and continue our other setup, that is define legal entities. Define or manage legal entities. Define legal entities or manage legal entities. So you can go to financials. So for the first we'll create legal jurisdiction. Legal jurisdiction. So you can go on all task. So legal jurisdiction. So serial one already there. So no need to worry about new one. So we can use the serial one also. Okay. So we can go by US. Okay. Legal category, I'll say company law. Okay, so here we'll get so many legal entities. So we have India company law. Okay, Ukraine. There will be so many such laws, or else we can search with United States. United. Okay, United States. So there we have federal tax. Okay, so or state tax, all these things are there. So we can go and review. No need to create as such unless anything needy. We already have all those jurisdictions. So if you want, you can create. So see, you can select any one law. So that's all enough. That's all enough. Okay. So how you want to get that data? So I'll go by serial one. Next line is legal authorities. It's an optional setup where exactly your company as a legal company you have it, you can give it. Otherwise, it's not a mandatory thing. Next, legal legislative categories. So we can again it's not required. So yeah, legal address. This is very important. Manage legal address. So manage legal address is very important. Manage legal address. Rest all are common, not a mandatory thing. So we can ignore that. We are almost about to close. Okay, click on new. So remaining concepts we can continue in next class. That is creation of remaining all legal entities, BU, and inventory organizations. We can see in the next class, and we can start inventory. We can start inventory. So in inventory we can continue further concepts. Okay. So search postal code for a year. Oh, dang. Okay, we can continue tomorrow.